I think 40.
Oh wow, this is cool. Then we got a nice
It's the,
even number.
it's the big 40.
Divisible by 4, 2, 10, 5.
Oh shoot!
You know what I'm saying?
I I forgot you're a mathematician. I forgot that. I
Well, that
remember. I remember
what
you talked about that before.
what I just did was not very impressive.
Scared me.
Yo,
uh,
yo, yo.
Please don't ask me any follow-up questions.
Yes.
oh, RC Mike Panther 22 with the host. Thank you, sir. We are. I think this is 39 actually. When we were going off on the lasagna Mac, it seemed
That's
that
a
it was
hotter
38.
number.
That was ridiculous.
We are back again. We got some usuals. We got the homie Dalia back. What's up, Dalia? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? I just joined. What did you call it? The Lizardians? Is that how you
The
say it?
Lizardians. That's my informal name that I've been using for all of us vaccinated people.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide the fact that I don't have pupils anymore. So, um,
You lost pupils?
Right.
yeah.
You kind of
Well,
got.
That's
my
a.
eyes are like 100% pupil now, so I
Oh,
don't want
Oh
to
word.
scare
wow.
Oh,
viewers.
wow. You like.
She looks like the guitarist from Limp Bizkit.
Right.
I did it anyway.
Hey, it works. It works.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
Lizardians. I'll keep that in mind. I was wondering if I was supposed to be like unlocking any superpowers besides like not dying from a cough. So I'm down for any type
Hey,
of like cold-blooded adjustments my body might be coming with.
hey, interruption show with the host. That's Dahlia. Let's follow interruption show if you're out there watching.
I
Um,
just realized I could do that. That's an option.
uh, but yeah, Lizardian is definitely the flag that I'm waving because I'm hoping that if anything goes wrong, let me turn into a lizard. That would be cool.
Go live under a
I
rock.
texted you like while I was getting it done, and then you asked me to do this, and I was like, let me prepare my manifesto.
Would you like to drop that right at the top? Do you feel prepared right now?
I mean, I've prepared a speech. It's an entire statement. It'll take most of the hour.
People of America, we're here to take over.
Actually, it starts with people of the world. So
There
think
we
bigger,
go.
think bigger.
Okay.
Oh wow, sorry, man. I'm still living in
The
Trump's
whole world
America.
need to hear this. This is for the whole world.
It's
Going
for all y'all.
global.
This is international. This is an international PSA.
Right.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Should I read it? I don't want to take up the other intros.
We got SelfSays, aka Mills by Chuck, aka Charles. We got Charles up here. We got Sean Uppercut,
Hey.
Sean Ups. We got John Brown a
Hey.
second. Devin went away for a second, but I guess she'll be back.
Hey,
Hey, she's still
Oh,
here. She's still here. Voice of God, VOG.
my
Um,
bad.
no, you good. Yeah. Let's hear that manifesto. I wish there was a way I could make you like full like in the middle of the screen.
we all just have
I
to sit around like.
Right.
I just want to clarify that I wrote this minutes after getting the second dose, and I have not been okay. So
Oh, no.
this is in all caps, so I'll be reading this in caps.
Perfect.
All right. People of the world, you now belong to me. Give up your petty squabbles and relinquish your weapons, and follow me on Twitter at Dalia. Renounce your tribalism. It will distract you from your new priority of obeying my commands. My commands will come to you throughout the next few weeks and into the future, and I will announce them on Twitter at Dalia. They may change or seem self-contradictory. Try to keep up. You will know that they are commands when I use the imperative form of a sentence. Pay attention to my sentences to detect whether they are in imperative form. See, like that was an imperative sentence, so that was a command, so you should follow that. I didn't even mean to give you an example, but now that I've stumbled into one, I'll say that was pretty generous of me to do, instead of just relying on you to look it up. All those other times earlier when I said obey my commands, those were imperative sentences too. Wow, okay, now I'm just doing all the work for you. It's time for you to step up. From now on, you do the work. Wow, another imperative. It's time for me to wrap this up. Look out for my imperative commands. The only one I really have now is please stop wearing those accordion jeans with all the extra pleats around the knees. You're wasting a lot of denim to look like you're trying to play pogo with your knees. I've been Dalia. You.
Wow, I'm with it.
Slow clap. We got slow clap. Slow clap. Slow clap. Slow clap.
So
I don't even hate those jeans. I don't know why I took issue at that moment.
Hey,
They're
Trust
fine.
your gut.
Maybe
it was active.
you haven't seen Jinkos in a while, so you couldn't beef with those.
I could bring those back.
Yeah, I thought about Jinkos today. I think we should. I think it's time for it to come full circle.
I have to agree. Except I don't know what people be hiding in them things these days. Like back in the '90s, it was like, oh, I've got too much patchouli. Like nowadays, I'm really like concerned that people walk around with that much material.
Too much material. Too much material.
Hey,
TM2.
you over the material line now.
Yeah, you got a whole lot of pant leg over there, buddy. What's going on?
I don't know if I could trust you in those stovepipe jeans, player.
Spool it up, brother. Spool it up.
Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring them legs in. Bring them trim it.
That's one of the things that cracked me up, like from the transition from the '90s to the 2000s. How we went from fat pants to like Lil Wayne's "How did I get these on" pants? You know, like what on earth did we go through to where it was acceptable to like wear your sister's pants? Like emo kids, you're not free from this as well. What what were we doing? No pocket space, no room for like anything that resembles a testicle. Like I really don't. I don't know. If someone could like enlighten me, feel free to like Dalia, follow me at Postfathers.
But now the wide leg is coming back, and I don't look good in those. I don't know. I know I seem extremely powerful here, but I'm a short person, so they just make me look like.
Hey, short
I
people.
don't
We are
remember.
powerful. We are powerful.
So people,
I don't remember if I look good in wide leg jeans anymore. Something to look forward to.
I think they look nice on like tall, lanky people. That's not me.
I'm fake tall. Okay.
What's fake tall?
It's an optical illusion. I'm really just like 5'6", 5'7", but my torso this big and my legs.
I feel you.
It's an illusion.
Oh, they'll look good on you then. If those are your proportions, they'll look good.
Thanks, Matt. This is the thing. I am not a vaxagenarian or whatever you said, Doc. What'd you say?
A lizardian.
Sorry.
Vaxagenarian.
I like that too. I like that. It's got a ring to it.
I like that better.
I'm just saying though, like if I get the shot, am I gonna write diatribes like that? Is that what's gonna happen here?
Is that enticing you to get it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the best argument I've heard yet. To tell you the truth.
I mean, logic isn't working for people, so let's go with that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I mean, I'm sweating and freezing at the same time right now, so you could be feeling like this too.
Yeah.
I can say from my second shot, I definitely was freezing and sweating and waking up in chills. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I had the flu in that moment, man. It was no joke for me. So I feel you, Dalia. I was sick, legit.
Yeah, I'm having the time of my life.
For me,
I'm still waiting for the straight dilated pupil expansion. That hasn't happened yet. But
That's when you pull the sunglasses out. What you about to say, Sean?
yeah.
I was gonna say if I had got the shot, not saying if I did or if I didn't, but if I had got the shot,
Okay.
the first one, bust my head wide open. The first one laid me down.
Really?
The second one was just like, okay.
Really?
Little arm
I had the
soreness. Yeah.
total
That's if I
opposite.
got the shot.
Yeah, you got the reverse.
That's the total opposite for me. The first time it was like my arm sore, but we good, you know. And the second time I was like, all right, I'll take the rest of the day off of work, yada yada. And my supervisor was like, oh no, you're good. Just take a Motrin, make sure you're hydrated, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And so I tried to mitigate it.
Yeah.
Went and got my shot at the end of the day, end of the work day. Came home, started playing with my kids, and it was like, oh no.
Go lay down.
Hold on, player.
Go lay down.
You need to watch the kids play. I was like, hey, we're going to play cards. That's what we're doing right now. Like, we're going to play Uno. Everybody sit down. We're playing Uno right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I got my second. Go ahead. Sorry. What you going to say?
I was gonna say for anyone who hasn't got it though, like the person who would have administered the shot, told me to stock up on your ibuprofen, like load up on it beforehand, and electrolytes.
Why are you being so vague about getting it or not getting it?
Reasonable doubt.
Yeah, I don't want certain people to know that I have it because they're gonna be like, oh yeah, so now you can come hang out with us. Nah, I see the way you are.
I didn't realize. I totally overlooked the advertising aspect of of getting the.
I mean, it's not personal, I just don't want
Right.
It's being very personal.
Right. We still keeping the same protocol prior. It's not like the same protocol is still maintained. Nothing has changed.
Funny.
I was just like, don't invite me to something boring. I'm not going.
Right.
Sean, that's very righteous of you. I mean, in the best way possible, whichever that is. That was very righteous of you.
But being like, I may or may not have, but y'all don't text me. Like, whether I have or not, don't text me. See, all I did was get a new phone and didn't have my contacts transferred over. Man, I tell you what, I've had some peace and quiet. Boy, it's been nice. It was well cold. Until I realized that I didn't have my grandma's number, and she's like 97, and so I texted my mom today. I was like, I need grandma's number, and so had a nice 2-hour-long text conversation with my grandmother this morning. It was very nice.
By text?
Wow.
Via text. Oh yeah, she texts, uses emojis. She's on Instagram.
Let's go.
Yeah, my grandma, she was born in 1929. This woman is with it.
Wow.
What are her frequently used emojis?
I always get the praise hands.
Oh.
The praise hands, the clapping emoji. Matter of fact, here, I was gonna go through and take a look. I definitely got a clapping emoji today because she was telling me how proud she was. It was the clap. It was the sideways clap because she was telling me how proud she was of me being a good parent and she's in my beautiful family, grandma stuff, you know what I mean? I'm sitting there just like, doing my day job stuff, just like feeling like on top of the world, like I can do anything. My grandma's happy with me. I sent her a video of some music I was playing too, and naturally you want to impress your grandma. No matter how old you get, you want to impress your grandma, you want to impress your mom. So Grandma was impressed. She's like, "Oh, John, you're such a beautiful player." I'm just like, "Oh, thanks, Grandma." So,
I gotta, you're just having the best day ever.
Very wholesome. Oh, it was a good day. It was a very good day. And I'm drinking IPA, so,
Oh.
Nice.
I have a newsboy hat somewhere, and I'm going to listen to some music nobody else likes.
Let me spit a little bit. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
Anybody else got special beverages nearby?
I have, well.
What is that?
It's a cup. It's a cute little cup from Japan, made from Nunobikiyaki in Higashiomi, Japan, and it's supposed to look like I don't know how to make it, how you can see it. I see people do this on Instagram. But
the
so Yeah, that's
Influence.
so it's a cute little perfect Japanese cup that's got a little where we go indentation right here for your thumb,
Oh,
Okay.
and then on the back side it's my name in Japanese. It
that's
says
cool.
Deba, which is Devon in Japanese.
Cool.
Like
That
if
is
you're,
really
if you're
cool.
reading it Deba.
What's that?
That's really cool.
Wait,
Kanji
you
or
speak Japanese?
katakana?
This looks like katakana. I'm not sure though. Can you
We
see?
got some experts in the house. I can hear it. Y'all for real with this Japanese.
I think I heard Sean ask, do you speak Japanese, Devin?
私は日本語が少しわかります。でもまだ上手じゃありません。So, what I just said was like, I speak a little bit of Japanese, but I'm not that skilled at it. You know what happens when you talk like that? People ask you where you learn it, and then the place I learned it from didn't teach me how to say I learned it from books on tape. That should have been like that should have been the
Lesson
next
one.
thing that you learned.
That's
After
hilarious.
that phrase.
Right.
But yeah.
Bad at promotion, they are.
The first thing they should have told you was like, I got it from Rosetta Stone. Like,
Teach me how to say that. I don't know.
It could be they out here missing out on these advertising now. These
I'm telling
commercials, that commercial buzz.
a super micro influencer,
Right.
super duper nano influencer. It's
Nano.
like, yeah, it's like, yeah, I learned through this and like through your broken German or whatever you're speaking on a business trip. They're like, so where'd you learn how to speak this? Ich habe auf meinem Kassettenspielen gelernt. You know, it is like, I'll know, and the German will say in perfect English, I'll know not to use that tape. When I need to learn something.
Seriously, no, I don't know how to speak Japanese very well, but I can be polite.
Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah. Any other languages we got going in the room here? That's a
I knew a little bit of Espanol, un poquito.
Doesn't everybody kind of know doesn't everybody know un poquito?
Yeah,
That's like
Not me.
it's its own language. It's like it's not even Spanish. The language should be called.
Me llamo Donovan. Me gusta. Me gusta
The dog?
los perros.
Los perros.
Pero.
I'm muting.
Muy
I'm muting,
bien,
sorry.
muy bien, muy bien.
those must be Latinx dogs. They're like, get this boy out of here.
Right. They were offended.
If you don't stop with this, oh
You
my
speaking
God.
that gringo Spanish. Get your ass out.
Boy, you need to learn Italian with that. You need to get going. Take a walk.
Get out of here.
Matter of fact, take me on a walk.
Hey.
Wait, don't y'all all just kind of speak Spanish or no?
I don't speak a lick.
Wow.
Oh,
Not a lick. I know German. I tried to learn Spanish in middle school. Quickly found out that I sound like a bad impersonation of someone speaking Spanish, like comically bad, like offensively bad at speaking Spanish. So found out that I could speak German about perfectly. So that's the language I learned how to speak.
there you go.
So the bad German you just heard was on purpose. To anybody listening to this in the future, I was not just slagging Germans. That was on purpose.
No, I know Guten Tag and Ich love dich. That's it.
That's about all anyone knows.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ja, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen.
I'm
You see, you just
already.
you just flow with it.
You really got pros in here, Doc.
Yeah.
That's all I know. My mom spoke a little bit, or she learned German at one point. I don't know if she can still bust it out.
Happy birthday to your mom.
Oh yeah,
Feliz
my mom's birthday
cumpleaños.
was yesterday.
Oh shoot! Happy birthday.
What was it? Feliz cumpleaños?
Let's go.
Something like that.
Let's go.
That's
Oh,
happy
shoot.
birthday,
That's happy
right?
birthday, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm saying that right.
You can tell we're from Michigan. We're like, I think that might be. Feels like Virginia would be like, oh yeah, that's definitely happy birthday. That's definitely happy birthday. I speak 3 different dialects of Guatemalan Spanish, actually.
Oh, Michigan.
So I had a question. I had a question. Someone had brought up the when Devon was doing her hand motions and the and everything into the light. It made me think about something that's been happening to me fairly recently, and I want to know if you guys have been experiencing this as well on Instagram, like fake influencer like offers or like spam offers to be an influencer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, what kind of bullshit is this? Like I have 500 followers on Instagram. I have 700 followers on Twitter. I'm obviously in these streets. Why would anyone like? I don't understand the whole process of is it that desperate? You know what I mean? To get people to buy stuff.
Bot's got that wide net. Whoever we can get anybody. It's a win.
I've been getting offers from like queer owned companies to promote like queer and LGBT stuff, of which I am not. So I don't want to like, carpetbag. You know what I mean? That doesn't seem like something that I should be like, partaking in. You know what I mean? But it's like this. It has to be a bot, and other people have to be dealing with it. Like it's so crazy. I didn't know this was a thing.
The ones I get are from. I think I got that one as well, but I got more than one where they'll be like, hey, we see you make music. We want to make an anime music video. I have such and such number of followers. Pay me $60, and I'll put it on my page. I'm like, huh? I just block them. But I get them relatively often. That and like
the ones
cryptocurrency bot follows.
Crypto bots is out of control. They everywhere. They on Facebook. They on Instagram. They are out here. They ain't playing around. That's the new Skynet, them crypto. For real. They
Terminator
everywhere.
coin.
Yeah.
T2000 coin.
Man.
We just had Rufio join. Rufio joins. We had Rufio joins.
Rufio joins.
That's the remix. He's got the main
Rufio
again
joins.
too.
Rufio Jones has joined. Excuse
Good
me.
day, friend.
That's funny.
It didn't automatically go to together mode this time. I kind of want to just trigger it just because. I don't know.
Right.
How you guys feeling? You guys want to be on the steps or not? We don't have to if y'all don't want to.
Are there any other backgrounds besides this?
Yeah, that was the question earlier. So as you can see, when I hover over together mode, it doesn't have an additional option. Let's see. When we're in together mode, the steps are back.
Oh, I like this.
But can I switch them? Choose background effect? Oh, wait. No, this is something else.
I can't with this.
we can get out of it. I just was I just was curious.
I don't know how it's made me laugh for 3 weeks straight. Like, this is pathetic.
Yeah, it's same. Let me
Feel like
as usual.
like a little kid watching AFV. It's like, oh, someone fell down.
Where did our bodies go?
we're on the steps. Can you see the together mode, Dalia?
Yeah, we're like tucked. We're like tucked into the steps.
Yeah, we're like buried. We're buried up to our chest in granite.
Stat.
I feel like I need to go like this.
Yeah. It looks like we got spot like 12 through 18 on the Olympic stands. We got all the participation trophies.
Yep. Showed up.
Thanks for showing up.
You showed up.
It looks like we're sitting in an unaptly lighted movie theater.
It's like, it's really bright in here. Like, I can't see anything.
Star Southfield, baby. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Oh,
They closed it?
Go down?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a super rap.
Super.
Super.
I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did, to be honest with you. I mean, that's actually impressive.
We all were.
What spot is this?
Star
The
South.
Star Southfield on 12 Mile and approximately 12 in Telegraph.
Okay.
Or-
Okay.
Yeah.
Young movie theater.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Star Fairlane.
Oh no,
Star
that
Southfield.
as far as I know, that's still there.
Okay.
But I'm sure its days are numbered as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going. You better be showing that movie outside. Like, it ain't happening for your boy. I'm not.
Shit, I'm gonna try and go tomorrow, dog. Like that's why I'm late because like
trying to test your vax out.
that's right. I was just
See what this vax do.
we were in Meyer for an hour, and it just felt nice to like do something super mundane, not feel weird about it. You know what I'm saying? So we went to Meyer. We were in Target for a little bit, actually shopping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
like
my.
you look at things for more than 3 seconds. Like dog, this is the life. I could buy
It's like the
lottery tickets inside if I would. Come on, dog.
right. This is
Don't
like
have to
old
bring shit out
times,
to me. That's
right?
beautiful.
Like old times. It's like old
That's right.
times.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
So it's weird, but I'm super happy about just being able to do like real regular stuff and just like not think about it. Cause like I'm still like I still got the mask on and whatnot, but it's like I'm not in there like it should I wear some goggles? Like what?
Goggles,
Yeah.
face shield,
Right.
fucking
Whole
gloves.
mech. Just going to Kroger with a mech suit on,
Yep.
dog.
I forgot.
I
ain't
just
got-
naturally like tense up when somebody passes by me.
Right.
I want that to stop.
Same here. Like I gotta loosen that butt, dog. Like I'm not trying to
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I'm like, why am I holding my breath? That's not doing anything.
Right.
Let me cross the street here real quick. You know, you come in. Make some room. Let's create a little bit more space.
Right.
While I'm trying to get my steps in.
Now we'll say
You know?
this: it was kind of turning the table on the 86-year-old white lady who
Right.
would have done the same thing. But it's like, nah, I
Right.
don't trust you. You like this air too much. Let me go. On the side. So that was fun.
That's what's up. Man, do y'all remember when this first cracked off? How people were using the gloves?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was using gloves for sure.
I feel like that went away kind of, but like when it first was happening, I just saw a lot of people like they'd go into the store with gloves and then they would come out and then immediately like throw them on the ground.
Yep.
Yes.
Like, oh my god, bro! Like,
Right.
This is
Hey, everybody's litter game went up.
yeah.
Real
Yes.
high.
We just like set the environment back by a few years in plastics and trash.
Yep.
No,
For sure.
I've seen so many like mask tumbleweeds, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy how like everybody was like, I'm so scared of this virus that I'm gonna make sure that climate changes.
I will destroy the earth.
One
One
of us
way or
gonna
the
lose,
other.
but it's gonna be us, all of us.
Right.
Oh my god.
You remember how people were like panic shopping at the supermarket? Like they would just toss like potatoes somewhere random because they suddenly decided they don't want to like. I just never. I was like, what's the thought process here? They're just like, there's no time. There's no time. I gotta. They're just like,
I'm prepared to eat only
what's
potatoes.
the most important thing? I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, that's me. I'm people. Like,
What did you
Yeah, I
abandon?
admit
What
it.
was the thing that
Same.
was like, I could do without this?
we say, what was I buying or whatnot?
Well, what were you like? I'm not buying this. I'm gonna throw it away into like in the sour cream aisle or whatever.
Oh,
So
I
much
just
like
remember
this
buying a
place
lot of
stuff.
beans, y'all. like a whole lot of beans. Just like beans.
Beans?
Oh, you was gonna be in the crib hot boxing your family like that?
The air is toxic outside and inside.
Hey, why did you get so big, Rufio? Like you got extremely large.
I got nothing. My personality took over.
Let's go.
Hey.
My personality took over. I love it.
Oh shit.
When one day I woke up and my internet didn't work.
Oh no.
In the middle of a panda lotto diddle all day. And I got
Man, what?
Yeah.
What?
And that's when the president was still president.
President.
I got nervous.
President ain't. Because like we heard you Negroes had internet.
I got scared. I was like, where do I go buy? Like, I may or may not. I'm taking a note from Mr. Uppercut here. I may or may not own a gun, but I was looking to go maybe get another. On that day, I was like, dang, this is what other people be going through when they acting crazy out here. They fight over toilet paper, but my internet didn't work, and I was like, they about to do something.
Somebody needs to fix this.
Communicate with each other.
Right.
I'm like, I need a gun. That's all I can do. And I was like, dang, I'm crazy as everybody else. God dang.
What, like, for me, like, what was so wild about it? Because, like, I'm not to put her on blast, but like the wife was like that too, where it was like, we just got to get stuff, and I just was like dog, it's not a shortage if people like you would just relax, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if everybody going nuts, the only right thing to do is go nuts exactly with them, so you can like.
Yeah, it's like when you going above the speed limit, but you just going with the flow of traffic.
Mm-hmm.
That's tight.
That's a bar.
It was personally driving me crazy, but I also understood that like if she did not buy all this toilet paper or whatever, then we wouldn't have it. But also with us having all this toilet paper, we still got toilet paper from February of 2020. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. With regard to that, let me tell you what. You're never gonna have too much toilet paper.
That's true.
And if you want to have a recreational boo-boo day, you can like do that too. Pooping for recreation, like.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, I gotta write that down.
Devin, did you like learn how to use it for the pandemic? Like, did you
Use
take
what?
lessons?
I'm sorry?
The gun that you may or may not have gotten. Like, did you?
I know how to use them.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask any more questions.
It's okay. Like I've got a long history of shooting guns with my brothers and my dad, and I live in the UP as part of our culture. The UP of the Upper Peninsula, Michigan, as part of our culture. But one time, since we was talking some Japanese stuff earlier, one time I had a Japanese exchange student, and I took her out shooting.
That must have been interesting, right?
Yeah, like she's never seen a gun before. They're practically outlawed there, and here everybody's got one except for me, or maybe. So I just remember this moment. I had a real moment where I gave this Japanese kid, she's like probably 19, 20 years old. I put the gun in her hand, showed her how to use it, showed her what her target was. And then I stood off to the side in a safe space, and I was like, I don't know this nigga.
Wow.
somebody like a power they've never known before. They might be like, I need to kill everything here.
Right.
Oh my God.
Crazy dog.
What did I do? What did I do?
I just gave this gun to somebody that's never held one before.
Right.
Looked at one
Never
before.
seen it, held it.
It's only been in movies, maybe,
Yeah.
kinda.
It's like
I showed her the target, but she could have just pivoted.
Oh Lord.
Oh my wa mo shinderu.
Let's go.
AGBG.
That's so funny.
AGBG, before gun and after gun.
That's a real feel.
Yeah.
Oh my. So was she like talking wild brazy afterwards and eating nothing but bacon? These are like a fully immersive American experience.
Right. I feel it now.
Like I love football and cholesterol. This is I'm American now. I need a trucker hat
Right.
and an IPA.
What is the IPA you were enjoying, by the way, please?
So if you would need a nano influencer Founders Brewery, I'm drinking an all day IPA. Michigan, you can't see it.
No, I know Founders. It's cool.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, yeah, Founders all day IPA.
Got a good 4.3 we're working with.
4.7, I think.
My bad.
4.7. Yeah, no, it's
Nice.
Yeah, whatever. It's the best part about it is that it doesn't taste like butt like most IPAs do. So let's
It just
let's
depends
go.
on what you value.
You know, it's like
IPASS.
That's most of it. That's most of it. I would like to say though, if you live in Michigan, don't buy Griffin Claw.
Okay.
Beef.
Very, very stern. Don't buy Griffin Claw. There you go.
I don't know nothing about the history, but I'll never.
That's right.
No, he said all I had to hear.
I'll tell you
Right.
offline. I don't want to get a libel suit, so I'll tell you.
Okay,
offline.
I mean, I trust you implicitly, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, I don't have the money to pay for what they would sue me for, so I'll tell you offline.
Okay.
Man, the way you said that, like it was just those words. I was like, all right, yep, I ain't fucking with them no more, bro.
You know.
See, sometimes it
it's-
be like that.
It bees like that. It's not for the flavor.
Mm,
So.
Well,
got you, bro.
Anywho, how's everybody doing today? Sorry I hopped off the podcast.
Oh, we good. What is it? Me and Rufio actually got our vaccine on the same day,
right.
and I think today is technically the first kick-in day, right? Of it, like
That's right. That's out here,
Oh, that is.
out here real reckless.
we're
It
activating.
fully works now.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
we're activating.
What you mean? Like you put your mask away? What you do? What happened?
No, I took one mask off.
Mask off.
One of
Mask off.
several.
Yeah, that's right.
One of several.
I- I keep it for real, but like, yeah, I just like, up until this point, for the most part, I'd only been like, doing car pickups and stuff like that. But like today was the first day. Like I went to the store, and like I was just in there, like looking around. You know what I'm saying?
Dawdily.
Yeah. I saw this. I went to Target, saw this thing where it's like a plush R2D2, and instead of $15, it was $4.50, and I wouldn't have been able to get that for the kid if it wasn't for the ability to actually go into the store. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have stuff like that when you're just looking through the app. And I'm like, this is what I wanted.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Right.
Options.
That man got a whole song about being frugal, and it's real.
That's right. This is what I do.
This has been
Very
an
real.
expensive pandemic for sure. It's like, just, I don't know, for me, trying to avoid people has cost me a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
Yeah.
them fees.
But
Ain't
at what
that the
cost?
truth?
Really?
I mean, the professionally, it hasn't changed much for me. I was telling you all before we went on, I've been working from home for 3 years now, so really it was just more of the same for me. Selfishly, I get to play soccer without any type of like reservation. I wear a mask. I wear one mask to play in. But I can go and like actually play soccer and not just kind of like, let me not get too close, let me not play defense kind of thing. It's like I can like go and like play freely and not like second guess myself, should I be out here? You know what I mean? Even with a bunch of unmasked dudes, this one guy from California was very much he sounded Californian, so I didn't want to ask where he was from. But he did. But he had a very heavy accent, and he's like, "Yeah, I believe." Oh, you want to give him a professional?
Yeah, go ahead. You about
okay.
I'm trying to hear.
So I'm like, I'll show up, right, and I'm like getting my stuff on. He pulls up a little later, and he's like, "Yeah, man, this is the first time we got to play soccer in Michigan, man, and this is I'm really excited. It's a beautiful day out here. Yeah." I'm just like, the hell? So I'm like, I'm like,
wait, we gotta ask Dalia. Is that accurate? Is that accurate? California.
Sounds accurate.
Yes.
Oh, we got an expert. Okay.
Nailed it, dude.
Yeah, he was from Huntington Beach, so I was trying to get like.
Oh my god.
So does that make it even closer?
Oh yes.
Yes.
The way she said, "Oh my God," told me more than you saying the actual place he's from. Like, I learned a lot just now.
That is like the heart of Orange County, like the Florida of California. That's where that's where all the protests against the virus were happening. People protesting the virus, like the virus is gonna hear them. And they're like, they like refused to wear masks, and they sent death threats to like the health officer or whatever.
Oh my god!
That's actually the last place I ever did stand up live, and I'm like, I wish I could take it back. They don't deserve me.
Well, on brand, this dude in the middle of our game, right? And he's whack. He was no good. In the middle of us playing, he's like in the midfield, and he's like, "Yeah, man, all these vaccine passports. That's our new eugenics, man." And I was just like,
"Oh my
whoa!"
I'm like,
what? I'm sure there was no segue for him.
Yeah,
whoa! I'm trying to catch my breath, and he says this, and I'm like, "John, collect yourself. Collect yourself. Do not yell at this dude, Tuskegee herpes experiment. Do not say that to this guy.
Wow.
Just play soccer. The next time he gets the ball, just take it from him. Just make sure he doesn't touch the ball anymore today, so you don't have to hear his shit anymore." I was so annoyed. Immediately annoyed. I'm like, my guy, your like ancestors completely overran that state. You talk about eugenics to me, like I am a history major. Don't start.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He really thought he got his bars off. That is
he felt it. He was feeling himself.
He thought wow.
He did the Conor McGregor walk afterwards.
Anytime you see like Orange County or Huntington Beach trending on Twitter, it's never for something good. Right. It's like, oh, the KKK had a rally. Like, oh, okay, they're still there. Cool, good to know. God. Very good. Never like.
That's disappointing.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
like that.
Beautiful beach.
My little sister lives in California, so.
Yeah, it's a nice scenery if you discount all the human beings that live there.
Which the pandemic didn't even stem.
When he said what he said, like this shot is the new eugenics or whatever. I be talking to my little sister. She's from Detroit like us, or some of us. And so she lives in San Diego right now. And every once in a while, we just really, really, really misunderstand each other because she's living a whole different lifestyle now. Like, for example, if we talk about beaches, she's like, "Don't put my towel on the sand." And I'm like, "But that's where towels go." But they got trash-ass sand, and we got nice sand. So it's just like a miscommunication or a misunderstanding. But this, every time, I just tell her every day, like, "Okay, well, congratulations, little California dreaming baby." And that's part of it. When you said like that person said like that's the new eugenics, yeah, my little baby sister who is from Detroit would say the same thing. Right. Like Yeah. No. It's just funny to see her California point of view because she says everybody needs to be vaccinated, but not her.
What?
Wait, why?
Hey, that's hot.
And it's just like every time she says something crazy, I'm just trying to get your point of view, little California dreaming.
So she's like, oh yeah, herd immunity is a thing. I'm gonna rely on herd immunity, but I'm not gonna contribute to
I'm
the
not
herd.
part of this herd. Oh,
So she's like the baby wildebeest that all the hyenas like, we got your ass. Like that's really like where she's trying to be in life. And no shade on your sister, but that doesn't.
I'm sorry. It was just like the most California thing I heard, and that's not what like I've been to California like 7 times maybe in my whole life. But she lived there, and sometimes we have miscommunications. But I get it. It's culture. You know what culture
I
is?
feel like I
you know
have
what the
a
first 4 letters in culture spell? Cult.
Cult.
So, this is
I think I have a similar
So it's fine.
perspective, but I did get vaccinated. I'm like, the moment I have immunity, I don't give a fuck about any of you guys. Like, get vaccinated or don't, I don't give a shit. If I give something to you, I don't care. It's your problem now. Is that
Right.
is that a California
Pupils all
perspective?
the way dilated. You good.
My eyes are this big right now.
Like I can see in 5D. Y'all can get this cough all you want to.
Phone on 5G.
That's hilarious.
I agree with that first, but the only reason I would like everybody to get vaccinated is because this virus is mutating and the variants might step around the vaccine immunity, and then we're like fucked, super fucked. So I agree with you, but then I hope everyone else gets vaccinated because, yeah, everyone who gets it has a possibility to mutate it into something that the vaccine will not protect against.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That is
Yes.
a good point.
You know what? That was the best thing. Like that's the second best thing I've heard. Like this podcast should be on the news because I'm serious. These are the most compelling arguments I've heard this far. Dead ass. Like
I mean,
think
Spotify's
my
got
brother
extra
did.
money now. Spotify's got extra money since they're not paying Joe Rogan. I mean, they can give us some.
They dropped Joe Rogan.
Somebody say he dropped the bag. What happened?
He went on his podcast and said, you know, if you're a young 20-something and you're healthy, don't get vaccinated. You don't need it.
Ooh, even if you feel that way, don't mess your bag up, man. Don't do that.
That's the first thing I said.
Even if you feel that way, don't. Yo, did you forget your
He's
platform?
54 years old. He
Come
knows
on, dude.
what happened. He must have
Right.
missed it.
I saw the clip on Twitter and I'm like, this fool did not just say that. Like, and I'm like, what? You just got signed for like $100 million, dog. You just completely fumbled the bag. You fumbled the bag you lit the bag on fire and then peed on it.
It was bound to happen at some point.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Like, the thing that got me is like, so he got the money after interviewing the Proud Boy dude, right? Mm-hmm. He got the money after like wilding for years doing his own thing, and good for him, right? Like I want anyone to get famous doing their thing, right? Right. I hate Kid Rock. I cannot stand Kid Rock as a human being or as a performer. But I'm glad that he's famous, so my tax dollars don't pay for him to buy menthols. I'm fully okay with this. Okay, I'm fully fine with this. But at the same time, if you get a bag like that, exactly what Charles said, you can't just sit there and like I'm gonna toss the shit in the creek. This is great. Yeah, I'm gonna just say whatever. Like you got $100+ million waiting for you.
If he wanted that kind of freedom, he shouldn't have been in a deal like that.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Or do like
where
Kevin Durant have a burner account.
Right. Something where you ain't got to worry about losing so much money or losing, whatever opportunities and stuff. That's crazy. Like I said, if you feel that way, disagree or not, but like, because he messing up their bag.
Don't say it
You
into a
know?
hot mic.
Right,
Just
don't say it to a hot mic
You know
to
what I mean?
millions of people.
And
I'm telling
it's
you.
always weird because it's like there might only be like 4 things that you just shouldn't do, and like you can have a podcast about anything, especially at the point where you are Joe Rogan.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about anything. You can talk to anybody. You can have a conversation about anything if you need to just avoid the subject altogether. All you got to do is like not say, I don't know, the N word or something, and you
Right.
polite, and you're like, nah, let me throw that shit in the garbage. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. You must have really, really meant that. And that's the thing, because, like you're saying, I'm always impressed by so much garbage. Like, I don't agree with it. I don't agree, but I'm really impressed by somebody's like dedication.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Rash, like you meant that from the bottom of your heart, and that's still impressive to me. Like,
Absolutely.
like you, like the conviction, I guess, is what I like, even if what they saying is trash or llama dama ding dong.
Panda Lama Dama Ding Dong.
Right.
Spin off Trash Lama Dama Ding Dong. I was talking to one of the homies about this, and they were like, the only people that I can and this is a white person, and they were like, the only white people I can respect at this point are racist, because then I know that they're fully being honest with themselves.
Say
And
that shit again.
And they are fully displaying who and what they are, and there's no subterfuge.
Exactly what I'm saying.
So
exactly what I'm saying.
And this is also a Jewish person who gets a bunch of bullshit because they're Jewish, right? And so, I thought about that. I was like, that's a weird take, but you at least know where those people stand. They're like, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Saying.
Because
being rude to me, I'm like, could you have just told me you was racist and I wouldn't even talk to your ass? Like, all you do is tell me. Okay.
Like, I don't want to waste your time or mine, right? Like, we can both just vacate and enjoy ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, let's just do that. But all these people that
I think a knife in your back is supposed to feel good. You know what I mean? So just be upfront about hating me, baby.
I'm saying, please.
I'm always gonna be a friendly, lovely, effervescent motherfucker. So if that's not what you're looking for, just tell me, and I'll be like, okay, bye. But my least favorite part about that is that I don't get to be racist, and that really bums me out.
It does look like some fun sometimes.
Oh my god, you're making me so sad because,
like, man, they be having bonfires.
Man, they be having get-togethers and stuff, man. Roasted marshmallows out here, having drinking cool lemonades and just stuff, having all the little lemonade mixes.
You know it's not flavored lemonade.
The race is based on nothing. Like, it's based on a narrative that's been, propagated here and there and so forth or whatever, right? So, like, people that's racist ain't never seen a black person in their whole life. Me, I know all the white people in the whole wide world. I've met every single one of them, and I'm just like, I'm making an informed decision at this point. Why don't I get to, like, I can't even do it. Like, I'm just trying to, but nobody's scared or offended or worried or castrated or nothing. Like, this trash.
They just laugh at you.
Wow.
Like, he tried it.
I'm like, if I heard that, it just got snuck in there and nobody said nothing. Like,
What?
I think was it castigated or castrated? I think we need to iron that out.
Castrated.
I was on the fence with that too, but I thought it was castigated.
I just wanted to be clear.
That's also a word.
Yes, that's what I thought. I thought that. Maybe I'm just penis damage averse. I was like, no, she didn't say castrated.
What is penis damage averse? PDA. God, just another day for that on PDA. LONS has a song about that. As the leaders of the new school have a whole song about that PDA.
Leaders of
It's just
the new
another
school.
case. Yeah, just another case of that
another
PDA.
case of the She kicked me in the junk, then she stomped my nuts.
Y'all ridiculous.
You guys are crazy. I like you, but you're crazy.
Oh man. By the way, I don't talk about where I work on this podcast. Y'all don't know where I work or what I do, and there's a reason for that. So I can wild out and say goofy things and make Rufio be like, y'all tripping.
Surprise you be.
How many ukuleles do you own, though?
I own one mandolin. No ukuleles. No ukuleles.
Nice.
No Morrisseys in the house.
Oh man.
You up on what's my man's name? Naster Slides. He's like an electric mandolin player from Canada.
Not familiar. I've been listening to nothing but
Google.
classical music for the past like 6 months.
Or
It's been nothing but Bach and like songs I'm trying to learn or want to learn, and trap music and doom metal. It's been a very, very strange pandemic.
Just put them all together.
Right.
I've thought about doing acoustic doom metal with like an acoustic guitar and a mandolin and like a cello. I have to find a cellist, but I think that would sound really cool. But I'm a weirdo and think things like that would sound cool.
I'm sorry.
Hey, somebody's got to do it. That's
Right.
how it works.
I mean, it's like classical music is to me, or metal or like real heavy guitars always just sounded like classical music, but done with guitars.
You're a lot
saying?
closer
Like
than you think. You're a lot closer.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can see that.
Like the even like the way classical music like moves and stuff, you know, and the speed and the but like da 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 da, you know.
Yeah,
Yes,
the dynamics, the arpeggiation and the notes.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to record like one of the songs that I know on the GarageBand on my phone, and then add like dumb distortion to it, just to see what it sounds like. Because there's the first song I learned how to play. As like when I play it extra fast, it sounds like black metal. It sounds like some straight like Scandinavian stuff, and I was like, this is so cool. But like, I haven't like done it the way that to give it the proper feeling. But because I'm still mastering the song because I'm playing very difficult 300-year-old music.
Man, since we're talking about classical music, I always just think about how like those were like the sex symbols of those times, dog.
Yo, you got that new Bach though? You got that new Mozart though? That must slapping. That Mozart hitting. You got that new Bach though?
I got that black market sheet music. I got that black market list.
I got a little composer right here too.
Hey, Lord.
Hey.
This is Langston. This is me.
Big L.
How's it going,
Hello.
Langston? What's up, player?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I heard you play piano, sir.
Yep.
That's very good. I wish I could. I've tried, and piano is not my thing. So props to you, man.
Thanks. I've been playing for like a few years now.
Right on, man. Keep at it. Stick with it. That's the one bit of advice I'll give you. Stick with it.
Yep,
Playing music as an adult is one of the best things that you can do for yourself to relax.
Yep.
I can already play some famous songs, such as "The Saints Go Marching In."
Hey.
Oh,
They were talking
okay.
about Bach too. You like Bach, don't you? Okay, BC and you have a good conversation. Thanks, Prince. That's little me.
So he's like 22, right?
You got it.
Jesus. That dude is just like, I do a little this, little that. You know what I'm saying? I've had conversations with grown men that played music for like their entire lives that could not put a thought together like he just did right there. So props to you.
He's special.
That's props to good parenting. I always give parents credit when kids are dope like that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, man. On this very familial, heartwarming moment, I must say we are over an hour, so it's probably time for us to ride up on out of here.
Right on.
I'm gonna give a shout out to people in the chat, and then we can recommend and promote some things. And Shouts out to Filth Vector. I think I saw that name before. That's a funny name. Filth Vector. Oh man, RC Mac Panther 22. Shouts out to you. Let's go, Black Man. Back again. Always holding us down in the chat. Miss Garcia 23. Miss Garcia's been coming back. I've seen that name more than once. That's cool. Thank you so much. I don't think I'm missing anybody else. I think that's everybody else that said something. Thank you again for coming back. We appreciate you. Tell somebody about the podcast if you're enjoying it. Bring in a friend and have your own side conversation in the chat. And then sometimes we will see it and comment on it. I try to get better at it, and I haven't been. But sometimes my friends here see those chats, and they say something about it. Okay, so let's go down the line. If anybody wants to shout out or promote anything, we can do that now. Let's start with Sean Uppercut.
Yeah. Sometimes you have a choice between choosing peace and choosing violence. Shit, choose violence, man.
Oh, I was going somewhere I did not.
It's a hard left.
God bless.
Wow, that was a very hard left.
You know?
He like
Shout out to violence.
choose violence.
Just make sure you have a fencing foil around when that happens.
Exactly. Right.
Keep the thing on you.
Yeah. Keep that thing. So, yeah. Also, Rufio, freeway shootings.
Oh.
What's up, man? I haven't asked in a while.
You got any updates?
There was not one this week. I think there was one last week, but because like my memory is junk now, you know what I'm saying? So it like the murders have to happen closer to the podcast for me to like talk about things properly.
What words did you just say?
Oh my God. They have to be more courteous and kill closer to Thursday.
Exactly. Like if you're gonna shoot somebody on 96, do it on Thursday at about like 2 a.m. and then we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to wait a week, it's not gonna work for me.
Oh my God.
Or like doing it on a Saturday or something like that. Come on.
Right.
Keep it during the business week.
Be kind to me and just hold off a little bit.
Note to self: don't drive on 96.
Don't drive on any of them, bro.
It's all
they
of
shooting
them.
all of them, bro.
Damn.
So it's mostly 94 and 96 and the lodge. That's like the trifecta of getting clapped while you're in the car.
Oh my God.
Getting clapped while you're in the car by somebody else who is also in the car.
That's right.
Real talk though, those would be the freeways that would happen.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Those would be the three.
That's all the driver-on-driver violence you need in your life, dog.
Yeah.
Ever in life. That's hilarious, in a very tragic way. Hilarious.
Best way to be hilarious.
You remember any other details from the one last week, or whenever it was?
There were definitely guns involved.
Not arrows.
There's never a time where like one person pulls over and the other person pulls over and then they like talk it out. It's always we're both still going 85, but we're shooting bullets. It's crazy. But it's also
another
after
example.
a while, it does get kind of funny where it's like
I don't like it, but I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Once again, it's like at least you know where these people stand.
Yep.
I told you, man, it's an epidemic within the pandemic that is like a very, very strange to have such a thing go on, and it's just as an aside, it does feel like one of those things where like when you hear about one school shooting, then you hear about 12 in the course of that like same few weeks, and it's almost like the talking about it, in the media ends up kind of putting that idea in other people's heads. Well, why the fuck did I shoot somebody on the line? And it's just it's gotten real wild the last few months.
Yeah.
Months.
I was having a conversation with a loved one not too long ago, and they kind of had a similar realization, like something happening somewhere unlocks it.
That's right.
Everywhere.
Yep.
It's like, oh my God.
Like galaxy brain for violence. Choose violence. Thanks, Sean.
Exactly.
No, it's silly because you think you're psychic, but you're just in a loop of all the
Mm-hmm.
same shit over and over again. You think you know something, but you don't. You just seen it before.
Right. Oh man.
Sorry about the tangent.
No, you good. As far as the shout outs and recommendations, Sean, were you done?
Oh yeah, I'm done, man. Yeah.
Okay, so we can either go Charles, who I think is invisible, or Rufio.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Am I? Hold on, let me make sure.
You're the background, Charles.
I you know.
His soul is in the stone.
I don't know what happened there. Hold on.
Okay.
Who's it on?
Hey,
Am I good now?
Yo,
Oh, there you go.
Your beard looks
Am I
very
good?
like welcome with the like the trees in the back, like they go together.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to look over at you. Hey, welcome back.
Yes.
That was perfect.
Well done.
Oh man. Who wants to go?
I'll let that man go for it. He did.
I'm glitching. You know.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
The turn. It's so important.
So shout outs to the new MK movie that is getting all types of people either yay or nay. Got a big yay for me.
Right.
I especially enjoyed that they put in a reference to the leg sweep in the movie. And I thought that was hilarious. So shout outs to that. That's a very specific thing that like only like people that really played the game would have caught that. So I was like, oh, you spoke to me. So that's what's up. That was tight. Yeah, outside of that, shout outs to, everybody hanging in there. Shout outs to everybody up in here. It's always enjoyable. Try to find a way to show up for yourselves and self-care and all that stuff. So that's where I'm at with it.
All right, who wants to go?
Well, since you had called my name with his, I'll just go ahead. Just super real quick. Please keep in mind that like no matter what you have going on or where you might want to be in the future or what might have happened before in the past, you the shit right now. So keep that up. Just keep on being cool. If you want to, do something cool later, you could do it then. But just you're dope now. Be cool with that. That's it.
I like that.
That was beautiful, man.
Wow.
I like that.
Wow.
That's inspiring. Like I want to go and like do some stuff now. Yeah.
I'm gonna start writing as soon as we get off of here.
I'm gonna do nothing because I'm okay the way I am.
There you go.
Hey.
Thanks for giving me permission
Hey, no problem.
Right.
to keep doing nothing.
This is Devon Grice, and I just want to give a shout out to Dalia because it's nice to meet you today.
Likewise.
Yeah, you cracked me
Thank
all the
you.
way up, and I'm happy to be with you, lovely friends, again today. And then I want to piggyback on what Sean said. Like when you choose violence, like go for it, right? Right. But while you choosing to be like, oh no, I feel threatened for my livelihood right now. Like, just make sure to say those words while you're doing it. I feel like my life is in danger. I feel threatened for my livelihood.
I feel threatened.
And go for it.
Words to live by.
I think that was the theme of
Words
the
to kill by.
Right, words to kill by. Yeah, you can't just don't be all willy nilly with the violence. You got,
Yeah, you know.
Lean
It's a
all
good
the way
phrase
in.
to
I feel
shout on the
threatened right now.
freeway.
I feel like my life is in danger. Say that shit. And then
Pa, pa,
fuck that
pa.
shit up.
My life is in danger. Pa, 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 pa. Rah.
Sorry, we broke out into violence at the end of your shot.
Oh my god.
Well, how about let's go John and then let's go Dalia.
All right. Follow me at postfarthest on Twitter or Instagram. You're better off following me on Instagram. I'm funnier on Twitter, but there's more to see on Instagram. Postfarthest.bigcartel.com is where I sell my artwork. So I have a couple things on there now, but if you want to reach me through Instagram, you can buy the stickers that I have. Name your price on any of these stickers that I do. Canvases, I do have prices for. Holler at your boy. I do commissions as well. I also play mandolin. If you want to see some classical music being played mediocrely, feel free to join in, and I'll appreciate the the drop in. I might be doing an open mic online Zoom kind of thing in the near future, so I'll let you all know about that. But follow me on social media and be nice to those around you. Last time I said, tell your mother you love her. Tell your grandmother, if she's still around, that you love her, and text her. If your grandmother can text your grandmother. She will appreciate it.
And I want to shout out Pfizer for making me feel so good. That's how you say it, right? Pfizer. I've been having this feeling for probably the last half hour where, like, I have an itch, but I think it's, like, in my brain. It's not my actual head. So I really want to shout out Pfizer for making me have that feeling. I'm probably going to have a nap after this and wake up tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter, Dalia, and Interruption Show, all caps. Don't misspell it with lowercase. It's case sensitive. Dalia Malek on Instagram, and Interruption Show is every Saturday at 3 o'clock. Comedy in English is every Tuesday at 12 o'clock. And that's Pacific time. Know your time zone. Pacific time. Thank you for having me.
So dope.
Let me drop the Interruption Show Twitch in here too.
Oh, and Comedy in English is now on Twitch as well. It's Comedy Hub. So we've partnered with Comedy Hub. So they are broadcasting.
Very cool.
TV/Comedy Hub.
Yes.
Okay.
And then,
comedians from all over the world and audiences from all over the world.
Ironic.
All right, there we go. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the last night.
Yeah, it was an awesome conversation, guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming back, Dalia. Thank you, everybody. This has been Eternal Invite. We will catch you next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on the here. On the here. Time for me to go to sleep too. Yeah, we'll catch y'all next week. Bye bye. Be safe.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.